Welcome aboard 2151 2023 Battle Motors LET2, formerly Crane Carrier Company. And I gotta tell you guys, this truck is a Cadillac. What you gonna do? Waiting on this car right there. So they're just gonna sit behind me. Okay. Well, I gotta back up, people. Humans are strange creatures. But yeah, this truck is a real Cadillac, man. I tell you, it rides so smooth. Get there's two, daddy. Now this electric joystick is a little funky, but we're making it work. Big shout out to Carlton over at CES. I called him this morning and he stepped and walked me on how to go into the menus there. Actually, all your body controls, you can access them through the camera monitor. Kind of wild, huh? Said this is a smart truck. But I was able to go on there with his guidance and change the forks, because they were actually operating in reverse of how they should be. Won't really bump a can too much, just slightly. Pull that out and pack it up right quick. The blade doesn't go back as deep as it should. But outside of those few little quirks, you know, good truck. Very impressed with the way it handles. And of course, I don't think you can really beat Battle Motors when it comes to turning. They have a great turning radius on them. I was telling some of the other guys that I walked on the phone on how to change theirs as well. Man, I was sitting in the plaza struggling with these forks backwards. With one can, I watched American Disposal come in there and tear up about 3 or 4 cans and was gone. I'm still sitting there on that one like, wow. But very impressed with this truck so far. Like I said, I just got to get used to this electric joystick. Outside of that, especially now that we got the forks operating correctly, she's good to go. I was told, you know, some of these stops that stuff the cardboard in the can, like a lot of body shops do in some of these rental places. Hey, if it doesn't come out, you just gotta write it up, you know, cardboard stuck in the container. So with that, can't talk, sorry. what that will eventually do is force customers to cut this cardboard up into smaller pieces like it should be. You can't jam those large boxes in there and think that it's going to come out. Some of those places even give the EZ Packs and the older Heils problems. So you can just imagine what it'll do with these, with everything cushioned on them and whatnot. Yeah, AC blows cold, pack's decent, rides great. Said this thing is like a Cadillac, especially compared to what I've been driving and whatnot. Now, this little lady was in my way when I came in, bless her heart. Yeah, man, I am enjoying it. Now, some of the things I don't like, no Jake brake, which, you know, okay, no huge deal on that. But these here, these cup holders, they just pop out. That's not deep enough to hold a tumbler. Now, Battle Motors, that's something most of us that like to stay hydrated, bigger cups can't fit in here. And the placement right here over the controls, that's kind of bad. I was thinking there should be some kind of integral cup holder right here, you know, where you could actually put your lunch bag and have cup holders right here on top of the doghouse. Something simple, you know, it doesn't have to be extravagant, but to put them here, I don't know about that, because I actually had to stuff one of my cloths around my inside of it to get my tumbler from turning over. So yeah. Another thing I noticed early in the morning, the AC, the water leaks down here around the pedals. It's not doing it now, but early this morning, I guess with the differences in the weather and the barometric pressure, all that good stuff, caused that condensation to leak down. But other than that, man, you guys have something solid. You know, you taking what crane carrier put out there for all those decades and really made something nice, you know. I'm impressed. Now, as far as how, I think you guys are overthinking a lot. Can sounds empty, but they're peeing, so we'll knock the air out of it. Nothing in there. This joystick is very sensitive. If you don't position it just right, it'll do what it wants to do. Still getting used to the shifter being up here on the dash. I keep having to reach down here. Me and a buddy of mine were joking about that this morning, because he's in one too. Some mighty bright light there. But I'm telling you guys, this thing puts me, the reason I really like it, it takes me back to my crane carrier, my first truck. I miss being able to turn like this. Yeah. gang, we are back rolling. Had a little snafu. It put me down for about a little over an hour. So I noticed you can't play around with these door locks. I got out the truck to take a picture of a contaminated can. Came back to the truck, couldn't get in. And I always keep the passenger side locked, so that was a no-go. But thankfully there was a cleaners in the same plaza that I was in. And the guy was nice enough to give me a hanger. Took me a long time, but I was able to get in on the passenger side. Lesson learned. You know, I continue to lock the passenger side, but driver side, you know, I'm not gonna lock that anymore. Don't want to go through that again. So we just got Hooters and his magic little orange shorts. Now we headed up to PetSmart. I'm glad I was able to get that done before the rain came. Got a little sprinkle and it cooled me off. Thankfully, even though I was in the heat, I was in the shade where I was, so God is good. We're at the end of the route. We have had 63 lifts and we're at 56 now, so almost there. 7 cans left. Really starting to get the hang of this truck. Still coming down here like I'm in the Macc to press my gears, but yeah, outside of that, so she rolls nice, handles nice. I said I've always been a fan of crane carrier. Growing up, man, they were my favorite chassis. It was the first front loader chassis I ever saw when I was little, and I just fell in love with them. In Atlanta and they big heavy dumpsters. So yeah, to drive the newer version, the Battle Motors LET2, I am quite impressed. Crane carrier has always been a rugged chassis, and it's nice to see they made a lot of advances on creature comfort, you know, even though it still got some work to do, in my opinion, but not much. You know, this kind of stuff is trivial. Something easily can be fixed. Honestly, I wish they would put the cup holder here, you know, and make a deep one, because this is just empty space. And you got your joystick up here, but really it's nothing here. They could have put your cup holder here, or like I said, up here on the doghouse. So yep. But man, this old gal, we're gonna get along just fine. I always like being in the odd number trucks. Navy Federal, a great credit union right there, one of the best. Happy to be a member. Let's go, boys and girls. It's not green for decoration. I want to know the story on that gentleman there. Rain or shine, he's sitting in that spot every time I come through here. Mar Trucking has some nice freight liners. see a little trick with this truck. Whew. When you're taking a can up, if you angle it just right to tilt it in the hopper, it'll actually slam a little. From that point on, you're not going to get it again unless you bring the can back out the hopper and down and repeat the process. But like I said, the forks are, man, they have a decent speed where I can rock them a little. And I'm not complaining. Oh, buddy, what are you doing? Superior fence and rail. Too much truck, not enough road to make a U-turn right there, my friend. Caca wiper switch. Tell you, I am ready to go home and eat, relax. Tomorrow's not bad. It's actually less lifts tomorrow, but we're gonna do about 270 some miles round trip from start to finish. But I will say this, those 270 some miles are gonna be a lot easier in a truck that rides smooth like this one versus 1675, which, oh, she beat me like a rented mule. That's all I can say. Okay, they keep moving my can, and I don't like that. Every time I come here, they're pushing the can further and further back. I don't know if it's the city of Douglasville's truck that's doing it, or if somebody is like a sweeper truck that's pushing them back for them. But it's no bueno. I leave the can out for a reason. So we got, let's see, I think 1, 2, 3, 3 back here today. I didn't get it that time. She's so sluggish coming down, but makes up for it in speed in other areas. Be careful in here. It's a lot of shoppers that like to cut through the back of this plaza. Hey now, over here at Atlanta West. Wondering why the pump went cut on. There we go. Getting ready to push out our first load. new trucks, you just can't start them and go. You gotta wait for everything to cycle and then you can. So overall, like I was telling one of the other guys, Mr. Cooper, I get this truck an A-. And the only reason is because of the joystick. Even though we got it right now, as far as the direction it should be working in, it's still extremely sensitive. So yeah, outside of that, did pretty good today. Pump back on and open the not tailgate, top door. It's my buddy there. Peter Cars. So they're actually about to get rid of the Peterbilts. Too many issues they had with those bridge ports, so they are out of here. Not even 2 years old, but constant issue after issue. Flashes on. Okie dokie. Now these are a little different. You just can't go to let's see. I think you have to hit tailgate, raise, and unlock together. Yep. Okay. See it turn red, those two. So you have to hit tailgate raise, tailgate unlock together. They'll turn red, then you can raise your tailgate. Okay. I will come over here to extend, push the load out. Those teeth right there on the blade really help when it comes to this cardboard. Oh yeah, she was packed in good. Feel how she's rocking? This truck packs. Put up a little bit. Still getting used to this placement. It really blocks your hand from getting to the handle. solid load on them. Can use that bucket. Smells like pickles. Got my door locked over there, but acting brand new, huh? Can't remember how to do stuff with them. I was worried that the mirrors were going to be an issue. Like I said, I folded them back, adjusted them. Was able to get in all my enclosures, no issue. Sorry about that. Alright, so retract our blade. Alright, come over here to tailgate lower. Then lock. And it turns back blue. Alright, we'll go scale out. I gotta get a different clamp. Like, I want to get one of these. But these are way better than the type that was up here. That thing had no grip on the bar. Sun is still hot out here. Like the windows up. Thank you. Going to disposal. It has GPS, so it should tell where we're at, but sometimes it doesn't. Like right now it's saying DeKalb County landfill, and we are very not close to that. Yeah, I think me and this truck are gonna get along just fine. Throw away and stow the arms, 'cause we are done with those for the day. Killer pump. Strobe lights are already out. A lot of fine-tuning to do when it comes to learning this joystick. I say in about a month's time I'll know all the sweet spots to hit on it, and be all right. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the beast here. Still gotta think of a name for her. We're gonna go in and grab our ticket and they'll do it for us. Remember to keep God in your lives. Stay prayed up. Love on each other out there, you know. One commandment above all. Love as he loved us. Peace and blessings.